Okay, we are here in the kill room. We are at Russia, turn 2, BBR rules 5.2. And let's take a look at the battle board and see what's going on. Looks like the Germans have pushed into Bessarabia and eastern Poland, as well as the Baltic states. And the Mongolians are in the battle, and I have replaced the Mongolians, given them Russian uniforms. And of course, the Japanese are just being a menace. So we'll deal with those guys. Our purchases, we had 45 to spend. 4 are going towards research. We are buying 7 infantry and 5 artillery. And that's kind of how the distribution is going to go, depending on how the battles go. I think one of the first things we're going to do, Amur, our chances of getting Lend-Lease are pretty slim since we have 2 ships here in the zone, and they're going to roll 2 6-sided dices to get a 3 or less to cut me off. But just in case, we're going to go ahead and try to take Amur back with 3 infantry and 1 artillery. I think that's money well spent. I've been thinking about this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with my Mongolians and kick the Japanese out. We're going to send everybody there in to attack Dornogabi. There we go. So that's going to be 4 infantry and 2 Mongolian cavalry. Our other combat will definitely be on this side. We are sending in to Bessarabia. Let's go ahead and send in, man, I hate to do this, 2 infantry and an artillery. Nah, we're going to send in 3 infantry, a fighter, and I'm going to bulk that up here in just a second. We're going to send in 2 infantry and 1 mechanized infantry from Ukraine, a fighter from Ukraine. I had thought about taking Poland, but have since thought better of it. We will go into Baltic states with 3 infantry. And that's it. I think that's it. So our we'll take this guy from, we're going to take a fighter from Leningrad, a tactical bomber from Leningrad to add in on that. And then down here, our Russian fighter will go 1, 2, 3 into Bessarabia. So we'll have 2 fighters, 2 regular infantry, 1 mechanized infantry. And again, here we're going to have 3 infantry, a tactical bomber, a regular fighter to assist in that. This sub, does he want to do anything? The sub, for good measure, is going to stay right there. Okay, we also had our sub from 127 moving into 126 to attack the Germans. The German sub submerges, so that will take him out of convoy disruption or Lend-Lease disruption. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to start over here in Amur. I wish I had a little bit more offensive power over here, and maybe we'll correct that. I have my casualty board right here, so I have attacking 2 infantry. I'm going to try that. 2 infantry and 1 artillery. So I'm going to put 1 infantry in that side and then 2 infantry here. And what's that? That's going to look like is for myself, I get 2 and 1, and the defender gets 2. Attacker, 1 hit. And defender, No hits. Okay, casualty gone. One defender. One hit. Artillery's gone. Artillery will fire back. And hits. Okay, Japanese will take back Amur with one artillery, one infantry. Okay, our battle right here. Our generals told us not to do it. I know I had the units messed up there. I got to fix that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they were Soviets, not. Yeah. Anyway, y'all saw that. Okay, 2 infantry. Japanese on that side. 2 cavalry. And also my 4 infantry. A tank and artillery. Get you out of the way. Okay, so it's going to be 2 infantry, so that's going to be look like this, and then my desperate battle will look like that. So I'll have 4 1s and 2 2s, and the defenders will have 3 2s and 1 4. For Mongolia, 1 hit. Oh yeah. Okay. And for the defenders, ooh, nothing. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, 1 hit. You lose 1 infantry. Our return fire is going to be 2 and 1. 2 and 1. I will still attack with 4 1s and 2 2s. Let's go ahead and roll those. Nada. Absolutely nothing. Defender. 2 hits. All right, let's, yeah, you know, I'm not using them for anything else. Let's continue. We got a hit. We destroy another infantry. Firing back at me. To the death. Nothing. All right, so that guy goes. Where was I? Oh, I still had 2 there. So 2 infantry. Try that. Man. One should not drink vodka while doing this. Okay, there we go. 1 hit. Ugh. Defender. Defender. Hits. Okay. All right. 1 infantry. 2 cav. Versus a tank. There's a hit. Tank is gone. The tank fires back. Wow, he misses. Woohoo! Okay, see how long this lasts. Okay, the useless territory of Donogabi is back in Mongolian control. Amur is back in Russian control. Okay, back to the real battles, the real circus here. We have fighter bomber combo and 3 infantry. And that is going to go up against 2 infantry. Well, I stopped on something. Okay, fighter bomber combo. So that's what I'm going to have. And this is in the Baltic states, by the way. Get rid of that damn artillery. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 1s, a 3, and 1 beautiful 4. The gnarly Germans are going to have 2 green. I could roll this all at once. The greens are the Germans. All right. Okay, there's our Germans, nothing, and yay, Russia. Okay, so these 3 will go back into the Baltic states. You're out of here. These guys will have 3 movement left over because they came from there. And then, so yeah, these guys will have 3 movements left over because they came from over here. Here we have one that has just 1 movement left and the other one has 3. Oh, actually it went 1, 2, 3, so it has 2 movement left over. They're both going to go back to Ukraine anyway, but for good measure. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and knock out this battle. I have 2 regular infantry and a mechanized. We're expecting the fighters to do all the work. Okay. Okay, in this case we have 2 defenders, 3 attackers at 1, and 2 attackers at 3. So again, we can roll all of these at once. Okay, my 3s hit, your 2 hits. So it'll look like this. These Germans go to the dead pool. A mech and regular infantry go into Bessarabia, who suddenly has value of 1. Okay, and these fighters, I'm going to go ahead and move them back into the Ukraine. Or will I? Okay, one went 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually going to, yeah, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So I'm going to move it all the way up to the Ukraine. And then these guys are going to return back there. Okay, for now, Eastern Poland remains in enemy control. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, non-combat moves. Baltic states are good. I'm going to move this guy back to here. I'm going to move 3 infantry back into Leningrad. These 2 infantry in Rostov are going to move into Ukraine. This guy in Western Ukraine is going to move into Ukraine. This unit in Belarus is going to move into Leningrad. Our guy in Russia is going to use the rail to move to, we'll go ahead and move him to Yakut, actually. Our fighter that we got from Lend-Lease is going to go, let's see, 1, try this again. Man, I should have zoomed out. I will defeat you. Okay. Our Yak 3 from Russia, from Archangel. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Okay, so we'll put the infantry with the fighter. Let's see. Well, sorry, guys. We had to destroy the armor. That is pretty much everything we can do for Russia. We'll go to reinforcements. Leningrad, we'll get 2 infantry and artillery. Moscow, an infantry and 2 artillery. So that'll look like this. An infantry. And then, well, that guy's in there. An infantry, an artillery, and another infantry. 2 infantry and an artillery for Leningrad. Okay, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 for Ukraine and Stalingrad. We'll make it work. I'm going to grab a gray chip. So here are my 2 infantry. Here's my artillery that's going in. I'm going to go ahead and get me a chip for that. Might as well clean this up and clear that guy out. Get another chip. That guy is not moving to Karelia. Let's go ahead and start cleaning this up. I'm going to take that chip out and these 2 to put in a green chip. This guy out to bring in another gray chip. So 5 plus 6, 11. 5 plus 6 is 11, 12, 13 infantry in there. And 3 artillery. Pretty formidable. Okay, now's my favorite time, and that's Lend-Lease. Oh, let me get these guys off the board. I hate leaving things on the board because vodka. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a MIR first. And there are 2 ships there, and if they roll 3 or less, I get nothing. So let's go ahead and roll your 2 ships. I get nothing. Okay, on the Leningrad side, kind of hoping for a 4, 5, or 6. Well, there are no bad rolls here, so let's see what we get. 3. We get a tank. I'll take it. Woohoo! Okay, so we get a tank in the city of Archangel. Would have preferred a fighter, but we'll take what we can get. Man, and that is it for them. Here we go. Russia gets a 37 base plus 5 territories, -2, 37 base plus 5 for the 3 territories. No, plus 5 for, let me go look at this. Oh yeah, that's for Ukraine, or Leningrad. Anyway, this I lost, Siberia, Urals, and Ukraine, so that's -3. And then -2 for Siberia, -1 for Poland, so it leaves me at 39, but I also forgot the Mongolian territory, so that will actually be 40 that I'm collecting. All right, that is good. Okay, let's leave. Let's go to Germany and see what they're going to do. I'm sure they're going to surrender anytime now. All right, out here. Okay, real quick, I forgot the disposition of forces in Leningrad. We have 5, 8, 11, 12, 13 infantry. We have 3 artillery, 1 tactical, 2 fighters, 2 anti-air. In Archangel, we have 1 Russian tank. In the Baltic states, we have 3 infantry. In Moscow, we have 2 artillery and 1 infantry. Belarus, we have 1 mechanized infantry, 1 regular infantry. In Ukraine, we have 2 artillery. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular infantry and 2 armor, as well as 2 anti-aircraft and a fighter. In the city of Stalingrad, we have 2 infantry and 1 artillery. I think I did Russia already. In Yenisei, we have 1 Yak 3 and 1 infantry. That's the ground crew, by the way. Okay, in Bruissia, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 infantry and 1 anti-air. Time to surrender Japan. In Amur, we have 1 infantry and 1 artillery. And the Mongolians have taken Donogabi, with 1 infantry and 2 cavalry. We would like Japan not to kill them. And that's it. Okay, that was my disposition of troops. I forgot the brave crews of the U-79. They have chased the Germans under the sea.